And hello, and welcome to another episode. This is my YouTube series where I play Ark and just talk about stuff. In this episode, we're going to speak about a more serious matter, and that matter is fathers. Really, and we, it will talk into relation of how it relates to mothers, but I think that there needs to be a discussion about fathers, especially with mothers, because we need to stop beating up dads. End of story. You need to stop. It needs to stop right now. You all are horrible for beating up dads. You got to stop it. I see this stuff, and it's passive aggressive beating up on dads. Okay, it's stuff like here I'm gonna actually look it up. I have somebody who's they're a Facebook friend. They were dating a guy that I was friends with and coworkers with, and she's also the daughter of an old coworker of mine. So but I don't really know her, but she did share a meme the other day, and that's as much information as I'm going to give. But she did share a meme that was, and it's one of those. I want to make it clear I'm not asking for any hate on this, because I actually understand the sentiment and totally understand the sentiment. So I really don't want any hate towards this at all. My point is I'm trying to bring actual understanding. And it was, because I don't want to give details. I'm not going to say the whole meme out, but basically it's talking about how moms are moms all the time. They don't get any sleep because they have to be up with baby. They can't go to the bathroom on their own because baby's always asking for them, and dot dot dot. And absolutely, I can, I've seen it with my own wife. Like when the kids want something, they want mom. They don't want dad. Even when dad's the one who's there and is willing and able, and no, they want mom. Dad doesn't get bothered in the bathroom 9 times out of 10. It's mom. And so I get that sentiment, but in so doing, the way this meme phrased it and pushed it, it was saying that it made a final point of we don't get to pick and choose when we're moms. We're moms all the time. And it's like, whoa. I can understand you feeling the way you feel, and you should be allowed to express how you feel. That's how we get over, and that's how we bridge the gap here. But you need to do so in a manner excuse me, that's understanding on your part that you don't understand everything, that there's a whole other perspective here that you're not seeing. And that's in that dads don't get to turn off being dads either. Okay, despite the differences between the way kids treat dads and moms, the dads don't get to turn off being dads either. Just because they go to work doesn't mean that they're not still dad. Okay, and you want the evidence of that? I can prove it easy. Moms, all the moms out there, tell me, when you go to school, when you go to work yourself, when the baby's gone to the daycare, is with grandma, with whatever, when you don't have your kids, are you not mom? Are you not thinking about your kids? Are you not no, of course you are. You're still thinking of your kids. It's not a real break. You're still mom. Even when you go out with your girls for a girls' night, you're still thinking of your kid, ain't you? In the back of your head, that still hits you. So, no, dads don't get to pick and choose when they're dads either. Not real dads. Yeah, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of deadbeats out there. There absolutely are. But you shouldn't be wishing and pushing for your baby daddy to be that. You want to know the number one causality. Oh, I forgot to set a timer for this one. And I've already kind of gone into a trade, so I'm going to have to set it a little shorter. There we go. Excuse me. But the number one causality for delinquency leading to criminal behavior in youth is fatherlessness. It's not motherlessness. It's fatherlessness. It isn't just single parents. You don't see that same spike, that same level of a spike when it's a single dad raising a kid. You see it when it's single moms. So you need to, dads are hugely important. Don't push your dad. The worst thing you can do as a mom is to push that dad away. You should do everything in your power to have that dad there, even when it's a pain in your butt. And I get it. I do. I actually do. That's what I'm saying. Like to be, I'm not. I don't want hate on the moms. Okay, it isn't about that. I understand you feeling the way you do. I understand that feeling of overwhelmed. You know, I've been around lots of single moms. I've also been a single dad. Now, luckily for me, I wasn't a single dad for too long, and my spouse, we've done the parenting thing together now for a long time, and kids need both moms and dads. They're both hugely important, and don't you get it mixed. The leading cause of delinquency in children and youth, leading to criminality, long-term criminality, is fatherlessness. Don't push your daddies away. Don't do it. Just because you had a rough week doesn't mean that you should take it out on daddy. It's not daddy's fault any more than it's your fault. You know, it takes two to tango. It takes two to make a baby. It takes two to care for a baby. It takes a village to raise its child, really. As much as I would like to say no, it's up to the parents. No, it's everyone. But the parent gets to choose the environment, right? The parent gets to choose the village. But yeah, it's, and because it's a real problem that, right now we got a big problem just in general that we attack men, but no, we're really attacking dads. We're really promoting this single parenthood lifestyle, and that is literally the worst freaking thing you can do for your kids. Well, next to not loving your kids. The number one thing you need to do as a parent, period, as a mom and a dad, is love your child. Your child should always feel unconditionally loved by their parents. End of story. But next to that, the next, the next thing you can do is to get into the single parenthood thing. I understand, life happens and mistakes happen, and you can think this person was the one, and they end up not being. I get it. But I've been with my spouse now for over a decade, for over a decade, and you want to know what? And you talk to any long-term spouse, any long-term couples out there. It isn't that things are easy. It isn't that you love each other, so every day is easy. No, love is work. I love and respect my wife enough to work every day. To even when I want to strangle the woman, to go take a walk, breathe, come back and hug her, and I love you. And then you also got to address any real issues. Usually with my wife, I'm as I am in these videos, I tend to find my, maybe it's just my own ego, and it could quite be. I put that out there as my own kind of deal, right? Because, you got to call out your own BS from time to time, right? Keep yourself from actually BSing, even if it's not, even if am accurate here. I need, we'll put it with the caveat, right? But yeah, you got to work it out. You got to be understanding, right? And you got to work. You got to be prepared to work. And yeah, children need both parents. They need mom and dad. Dads, and they're different. Moms and dads are different, but they're both vitally important. And we need to stop beating up on dads. We need to stop promoting the idea that I don't need no man. You might not, but your kids do. So can you just stop? And it's also, the statistics are in too, that a replacement dad isn't the same as dad, even if dad is a bad dad. And unfortunately, so that's why women, unfortunately, being the ones with the ability to actually carry the children, it's up to you to pick out winners. Like you pick out a loser to baby daddy. Well, that's kind of on you, and it's unfortunately on you to do the best in your power. If you want to be a good mom, to keep dad in the picture safely. Because I want to because I don't want women to put up with actual abuse. That's no, abuse is wrong. Period. I don't want anyone to get that twist. I'm not saying abuse is wrong from anyone. But just because, okay, there's the timer. But I do want to say, just because times get tough doesn't mean you should throw in the towel. But no, you shouldn't stand abuse. Like, I don't want people to get the two crossed. I believe both of those, but I don't think those are mutually exclusive. I think those can go hand in hand. But that's it. Yeah, I don't know. So what do you think? Do you think that, am I wrong? Should we not, should we not, stop beating up on dads, given that, we can literally see in the statistics that dads are important. And like I say, the idea that dad, you just get to turn off being a parent when you don't have your kid. Give me a break. What mom out there does that? It doesn't work that way. Like, that's not an argument. I'm sorry. I'm a dad all the time, whether I'm at work, whether I'm at home or no. Or, my eldest, I actually have with I had with another woman previously to my wife, and so that my eldest, I have 50-50. 1 week on, 1 week off, and like when she's with her mom, that it's not like I'm not still her dad. It's not like I'm still not thinking about her. It's not like if I get a call that she's at the hospital, I'm not still running. Okay, like where do you get the freaking idea that just because my kid isn't with me that I get to try and that I'm male that I get to turn off being a parent? No, it's not the way it works. It's not the way it works for you, and it's not the way it works for me. Be real. And like I say, we can see the statistics that dads are super important. And once again, a statistic that I don't like is that bad dads are better than replacement dads. That's a horror. Like, when you're talking about taking kids out of dangerous situations, which I agree are dangerous, the kids themselves tend to actually do better with the biological parents than they do with foster parents. You know what I mean? Outside of like extreme, like, you know what I mean? Like, but like the ones where you're just yeah. And something could happen. Sometimes things do happen, and it's unfortunate. But that's where I say, like, you got, I don't know. It's up to women. Women are unfortunately the gatekeepers of that. And that's, I didn't dictate it. Nature did. And I didn't decide that. I just woke up and this was the world I live in. Please don't hate on me. But yeah, I'll finish it out like that. Let me know what you think. Leave a like if you agree that fathers are important and that we should stop beating up on them. And please feel free. Please share. Especially this one is actually an important message. Like, I actually think it is an important message. I don't know if I've been explaining it the right way. But hey, let me know what you think. And subscribe for more content. Anyways, till next time. Later.